Hello everybody, Super here, and we are playing Siralim Ultimate. This will be episode 3. We are just gonna do our first fight with Valora in Realm 15. Oh, hello there. I'm sorry, I can't stop crying. My parents, you see, they were killed right before my very eyes, and the same murder took my own life soon after. You approach Valora and offer a comforting hand. She's a banshee, though, so your hands fall right through her shoulder. Never one to be deterred, you sit down next to her and offer to talk about what happened. Immediately, Flora stops crying, assumes a corporeal form, and sinks her teeth into your shoulder. You manage to tear yourself away from her and run towards your creatures for help. Ha! I can't believe you actually fell for it. You cabbage-brained imp, philanderer. Time to die. Alright, well, that was sneaky. We got Valora. At the end of each enemy's turn, this creature is moved to the top of the timeline. So, on the right side we have our timeline. My fire salamander is first. She's gonna be at the top of the... That should be fine. I don't know. Let's play it out with my macro. So I did upgrade. They're all cursed, so they don't get buffs. I did combine my Valkyr, that second character, with another creature. I gave him a trait that if he'll get a buff every time, he'll get stats from every dead enemy. So when an enemy dies, I fused him with a Terror White. So whenever an enemy dies, he'll gain stats. And then I fused the Carver with, I can't remember the name, but one of the poison guys that'll increase his damage. Yeah, I like it. So he'll get increased damage and get poison effect when he attacks. This must be the Death Orb. Wow, how could you tell? You can feel the power coursing through it, enveloping your senses. I am pleased to see that your mission here was a success. If ever you require my help, you need only ask. Take care, Super. Loot, loot, loot. So now we go back to town. I did complete the one mission for Everett to upgrade the blacksmith. And then I grabbed the mission for increasing maximum missions projects. You nearly forgot that Valora bit a massive chunk out of the side of your neck. Luckily, she didn't manage to sever an artery. You know this because you're alive right now. You explain to Everett what happened, and then pull the Death Orb out of your robes, pockets, or whatever you managed to stuff. Massive relic. Magnificent. I've never seen anything like it in my life. This is great progress, Super. Great progress indeed. Though I find it difficult to celebrate under such dire circumstances. 4 more Nether Orbs yet remain to be found, and we still haven't heard from Hebron or Damios. I do not mean to undermine your accomplishments. Of course. Please take as much time as you need to rest and recover. Then make your way to the swamplands and begin your search for the Nature Orb. Meraxis is a god who rules over the swamplands. He is a fair and just god, best known for his love for humans. I suspect that he will be glad to aid you on the quest. Oh, and Super, this is a bit awkward for me to talk about, but it's just that our castle feels a little bit cramped, if you will. And while you're away, I devised a new project that will allow us to greatly expand the size of Siralim. Check it out if you're interested. I'm not that interested, but I also have a project. So here's our project. You get oversized chocolate bars for some reason required are just found randomly in the map in the realms. Creature parts gathered from fighting creatures. Arcane Dust, same thing. I can't remember exactly, but you get them just doing realms, and you can cancel it if you want. But then I think those parts are wasted. All right, so let's go to. I mean, I guess I could show you guys my creatures. Oh, one other thing. So I maxed out Censure. They'll do 40% extra damage from the healing that they get. And then I maxed out Contrition. And every time somebody attacks, they'll get scorned enemies. And that means that they won't be able to do a melee attack again. They have to cast a spell or defend or something. I also maxed out basically ignoring defense 25%. Not chance, but it just ignores 25% of the enemy's defense. And then I started Judgment. So we got a couple points to put in here. So now, same thing as the other one. When they cast a spell, they'll be silenced. So they won't be able to just sit there and cast spells or sit there and attack. So here we can look at after your other creatures are attacked by an enemy, this creature attacks the enemy for 50% damage. That's his general trait. That's his trait. I fused him with this one that gives him attack, intelligence, defense, and speed of the dead enemies. So we already saw that one. So he deals a small amount of damage up to a huge amount of damage. But I increased his attack damage to do 75% more and inflict poison. So should be fine now. He just needs to level up. Off to the swamplands. And at some point in the near future, I can't remember how far. Oh, we gotta talk to Maraxus. Can't remember how far away the level up feature is, but it's coming. Oh ho! Don't even think about it, little one. I am Maraxus, the god of bliss. What brings you to Swamplands on this fine day? You ask Maraxus if he knows about where the nature orb is located. Oh ho! Why yes, of course I know where it is. In fact, I have it in my very possession right now. But I'm afraid I will not hand it over so easily. No, instead you will first pass this test. Prove to me that you're strong enough to protect the nature orb and keep it safe from the clutches of those who will use it for ill purposes. You fight a god? Impossible. Oh ho, of course not. I would one-shot your entire party with ease. No, you will face a very different type of challenge, one that I shall reveal to you soon. For now, make your way deeper into the swamplands. Consider this the first part of your test. Alright, completed our mission for this first one. I can't remember what these do. Alright, new creatures. Every time you enter a new realm, there's new monsters to fight and collect. All with amazingly different traits. So you can see that these guys have cast a spell and are not able to cast a spell. I think it's just for one turn, so they're stuck, so they can't just spam spells. Okay, here's an interesting guy that I do want to add to my team at some point. After this creature attacks, it deals 70% of damage to adjacent enemies. So let's say if I fused him into my party and I attacked this middle guy, then the two to the side of him will take 70% of that damage also. So that's a huge boon to attack damage. Very strong for melee fighters. So I can just slap that on a carver. Maybe not that carver that I have, because he's already fused. You cannot undo the fusing process. And like the tutorial says, once you do a fusing process, the, I guess, quote-unquote, parents are killed in the process. Where is the exits? So when you fuse two creatures, obviously the two creatures get deleted and your fused creature becomes a thing. Come on, Skippy. Ooh, gambler skin for the Hill Whiz. Sweet. Kind of like the way the parties come together. What did the obelisk do? Man, it is quite difficult for me to ignore. Oh, we got music for our customization thing. Hard for me to ignore a gigantic pile of gold on the ground. Oh, there we go. Good enough. Okay, let's go to the next one. Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. Continue deeper into the swamplands. Your true test awaits just a bit further. Okay. I mean, I could have guessed. I think they're all the same. More or less. I want you, Brownie Mauler. Give me your knowledge. You know, one thing I don't know about, like, specifically with that trait that the Brownie Mauler has for adjacent damage, like, what if I attacked one of the side guys, like his first or last guy? Does it carry over back to the first or back to the last guy? I don't know. Probably somewhat easy to test. Ooh, chocolate bar. Wait, is that part of my... Yeah, so I think I finished some character projects. Okay, so we should finish this one this round. Sweet. Upgraded a capacity. Spore plumes. I have collected one inadvertently, and I don't know what they look like. This one? No. Okie dokie. I can only imagine we're almost done. Oh look, Brownie Trickster is ready to summon. Good. Yeah, so I like to just progress as far as I can. Once you hit a blocking point, go back, screw around with your team a little bit, upgrade artifacts and stuff. I haven't even breached spell gems on my team yet. Just going flat melee damage. Which, at some point, will be dangerous. What does this stupid thing look like? No. Oh. I'm trapped. Yeah, this team has a fair amount of crowd control, with the ability to shut down their spellcasting every time my guy detonates himself. They get 50% frozen. Oh, come on, how is that not a spore plume? How many different spore plume things are there? I wish I showed a picture. Like, squish this thing. Oh my gosh. Orphan? Oh, that one probably. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm impressed to see that you've made it this far. Most people would have died by now. You're no ordinary Inquisitor. That's for certain. Now for your true test. Ooh. As you draw closer to the creature, you sense a strange magic emanating from them. These are not real creatures. They are a product of my own magic. Conjuration that will test your resolve once and for all. Do not worry, for they will not strike you out. Though these illusions are mere extensions of my power, they should still be strong enough for you to handle. That does not make them any less dangerous, however. Good luck, Super. Defeat my conjurations, and the nature orb is yours. Ooh. These creatures are immune to damage that doesn't come from attacks or spells. So like indirect damage and the like. After your creatures are damaged, the enemy takes damage equal to 30% of damage dealt. Your creatures always defend. This trait persists even after this creature is dead. Ugh. Gross. It's kind of gross. Let's just spend it. Can't even hit him. Do they attack and I just take damage from my attacks? God, how fast are they? Well, that should help. Good lord. Come on, fast jerk. Pretty sure my carver's fast. They're so dodgy. Come on, somebody's gotta hit him. That should help with everybody getting speed boosts. Oh. Some of my guys got frozen. Alright, cool. Good, very good indeed. You have proven yourself worthy of protecting the nature orb. Take care of it, Super. Its power can do a lot of good for this world, but it can also wreak havoc upon it. Good luck on your quest, Brave Inquisitor. Loot, loot, loot. Everett. Fantastic. I see you've secured the nature orb. Was Meraxis as gracious, not a gracious host? In truth, he's my favorite of the gods. You've been acquiring these nether orbs faster than I ever thought possible, Super. Similarly, your own power is growing at such a rapid pace that I scarcely recognize you from only a few days ago. With that said, perhaps it's time for you to explore other mediums of power. Have you ever considered changing your specialization? Well, now you can. I've added several new projects to the list so you can choose new ones anytime you want. You must next travel to the refuge of the Magi. Zante, the god of wisdom, will surely be happy to assist you. Much like Meraxis, he takes great interest in humans, and I have no doubt that he will aid our effort to claim the sorcery orb. Alright, so we unlocked, I'm fairly certain these are our, well, that's more than 15. We unlocked all the specializations. So you can come through here and select one. Gosh, I'm short on creature parts. I can almost select one. Go to the Magi. Oops, I'm gonna talk to that guy, huh? Ooh, this is the realm that we can see my Valkyrie scout. So we can start collecting him and using him more often if we want. So once you gain knowledge in a creature and you know that you want to use it. Okay, so here's another point that we can't use macro because that guy is invisible. So we could add that to the macro as well. Come on, Buster. Are you ever going to be not invisible? You, sir, are obnoxious. So if you ever get to a point that you know you want to summon a couple of a single type, as soon as you're able to summon it, you should go do so, because it doesn't stack or anything. So it's not like you can kill 100 of these Valkyrie and be able to summon it a couple times. You can't. As soon as you're able to summon it, you need to go do so. Oh yeah, we can just get out of here once we talk to Zante. Them's the rules. Got the old danger cat. I keep forgetting. I just gotta talk to Zante and find the exit. Okay, nothing wrong with... Well, as long as I survive, nothing wrong with more battles. Not looking great. Gonna go with not great. Okay. Alright, we're on to the next one anyways. As you reach out to touch the altar, you feel a peculiar sensation emanating all around you. It feels like frustration, perhaps a struggle? You, just in time. Soul flare, can't resist. Find it, kill it, hurry. Sounds like Zante is locked in a struggle against some kind of creature. But how could a mere creature manage to overcome a god? Regardless, you decide to do as Zante bids and find this so-called soul flare. Yeah, let's do it. Let's help that guy out. Couple realms later. Quickly, you're running out of time. Well, it was like literally seconds later. Awful lot of damage in these parties. Anybody seen a soul flare? What did we run into? I need to find something to merge my int with. Proficient. Yeah, so a lot of things scattered on the floor. Oh, there's the maximum is done. Things scattered on the floor will give you random buffs too. Like certain ones. I'm not sure which ones. So it's always prudent to run around and collect all the things. No. Another one of these. Well, at least we turned in our mission. And I wish I knew who was doing that. It's the jerk bug. God damn it. What causes that? I haven't dug into this, but battle history. Your Valkyrie Scout attacks an ally out of confusion. Oh, I attacked myself. So he's confused. Okay. That does that. So let's turn in our maximum project. We do castle upgrade. Not important. It just makes it larger. Not the most important thing. I'm just gonna do probably 2 of these. Nothing really in particular. Quickly running out of time. You'll be fine, buddy. What I really need is that gosh darn level up ability at the fusion thing. Comes in handy. I wonder if there's a way with the macro to tell who casts a spell or like who has a permanent, who's doing something. I know there's ways to see who has certain buffs on them. But like that could be important, I guess. Gray coins, you say? I don't know what these stupid fairy things do. I don't like them. Stupid protection. Macro. Oh. Nice. Gross slime. That'll just start a slime fight. So if you want to unlock slimes, they're in the slime puddle. More music. Paper. Okay, we gotta find our way out of here. Get out of here. I'm gonna fight everybody. Alright, what do you need, Zante? This is most certainly the Soul Flare, who's attacking Zante. It holds what appears to be the Source Orb. What a happy coincidence that is. And is channeling his dark magic into it. It must be using the Source Orb to control Zante. Welcome, Pest. I foresaw your attempt to interrupt my plans the moment you entered this realm. Fortunately for you, I also foresee your imminent demise. Give up now. What's that guy's name? Xerxes. The Source Orb is mine. The refuge of the Magi is mine. Zante, the god of wisdom, is mine. And soon I will have a very own Inquisitor to act as my pawn. Fear not, I will make this quick. Let's check out the Soul Flare. After an enemy takes an action, they must take the same action for the rest of the battle. Okay, well, I mean, I could do that anyways. Ooh, that's a lot of AoE though. So Valkyrie. Must I kill the Valkyrie first? That's my question. Boo 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 boo. Shall we focus fire on that gross bug? Oh, never mind. Things are working out just fine. I don't like these buff bugs. Too many buffs, you buff bugs. Yeah, delicious. Thank you, Super. Under normal circumstances, a mere creature would stand no chance at overcoming a god like me. I did not realize that soul flares were capable of manipulating the Nether Orb in such a way. Xerxes attempted to break my will using Source Orb. Had you not intervened, I fear that my mind would have been lost forever lost. I know already that you have come to the refuge of the Magi to claim the Source Orb on your own. How did people know this? By freeing me from this disaster, it is clear that you will handle such a valuable relic. Take it, Source Orb yours. Did Zante learn nothing from this encounter? You should be finding somewhere to hide this thing, not give it away to somebody you only met a few minutes ago. Not that you're complaining, of course. Thank you again for your help, Super. If you ever need anything from me, you must only ask. Treasure. Okay. And yet another orb is ours. Well done, Super. What's that? You say a creature was using the Source Orb to control Zante? I did not know the Nether Orbs possessed such power. I thought Caliban said that they were merely used to grant the passage to Eternity's End. If a Nether Orb can be used to control God, what makes them any different from the ultimate Nether Orb? I know this goes without saying, Super, but you must protect the Nether Orbs at all costs. If they were to fall into the wrong hands, there's no telling what could happen, especially since we don't know what these orbs are capable of exactly. Anyway, your next destination is the Great Pandemonium, which is ruled by Vulcanar, the god of fire. Personally, I don't care much for Vulcanar. His arrogance rubs me the wrong way, I suppose. Take care, Super. Nether Realms. While traveling through a realm, you'll sometimes encounter a portal to a random location called Nether Realm. Nether Realms offer all kinds of interesting surprises, which usually involve opportunities to get extra treasure. I like it. I like treasure. Pandemonium Fortress. You approach the altar and extend your palm outward to do the weird thing that you do every time you visit the realm for the first time. Suddenly, a hand appears out of nowhere and gives you a high five. With such impact that your entire body shudders and convulses. Yeah, high five, buddy. Vulcanar points at you. Woo, yeah, I'm Vulcanar. What's up, champ? He's still pointing at you. You're so taken aback by the obnoxious behavior that you're unable to speak. Ah, come on, boss. Don't leave me hanging. Hey, so how about this? The other day, there was this girl wandering around through my realm, and she seemed lost. So yeah, I said, hey, girl, can I help you find something you're looking for? And she was like, yeah, I need to find my way back home. So I helped her find the Telly Shrine, and she was so thankful. I'm like, well, yeah, that's what I do. I help people. Just another day in my life, I figured that this was a good time to ask about the Chaos Orb. Oh, yeah? The Chaos Orb? Sure thing, bud. I happen to know this nerd who's been studying the thing lately. His name's Nihi. Oh, man. His name's so funny. Oh, Kihi. His name is... Oh, bro. Oh, man. Wait for it. His name is Spooner. Like, what? Like, who? Like, who the what? Who the hey calls themselves that, right? It's actually not that funny of a name. But, dude, seriously, this guy's such a nerd. I say you go beat his ass, take the Chaos Orb for yourself. I'd rather a bro like you carry this thing around than stupid Spooner of all people. So you go and find it. You go and find Spooner. I'm gonna go tan and peace out. What just happened? I'm with you, man. Cool God. The bro God. Alright, bro God, where's your portal out here? Ooh, Cerberus. Cerberus and bats. Bats are cool. Bats do a lot of melee attacks. Come on, bro God, where's your portal thing? I need that. God, I do not like this guy's map tile. It is hard to travel around in. Cerberus, bats, Efreet. I stack more defense or health on my two of my guys. Creature number 3 and creature number 6. Do. Did I miss it? Was I not paying attention? Pretty sure I've been paying attention for it. Cinder Devil. Oh, come on. I don't think we've encountered creatures that are fusing yet, enemy creatures, but oh, I think it's a realm instability modifier, if I remember correctly. There it is. We'll save you. I also recommend grabbing those golden runes. Let's see what we get out of it. Just down here. Yeah, so you get an artifact trait. You can put that in the trait slot and use the trait that you find. Kill a renegade in this realm. That's one of the guys that looks sort of like us and not a monster. And they hold still. Okie dokie. Anybody seen a dude? Bats. Ooh, treasure god golem. Boop, boop, boop. Aw, he's so friendly. Poor friend. These things will give you... it doesn't report it to me because of the, Can I go to settings right now? No. Because of my settings, it won't show me anything. But you see we get a bunch of currencies. Oh. I should have read this, but it's too late now. Hey now, what you got in your... What's gotten into you? Going around and murdering innocents like that? The little guy had a family somewhere, you know? So, right here it would show all the loot that they drop. I guess we only found... Oh, there all it is. But yeah, depending on your filter in the options menu, it will only show it on that page if it's super important and cool. And to my knowledge, there's no... Everybody says that they frown on killing it, but there's no, like, actual negative. Come here, renegade. Let's clear you out, go to the next level, and fight whatever... Spooner! We gotta fight Spooner. I remember. Get some loot. Get some stuff, go to the next realm. Spooner! There he is. That's the guy you need to take out. Go get him. What is it you're doing here? You politely ask Spooner to hand over the Chaos Orb and explain that it will be used for a good cause. Oh, no, no, no. It's all mine. All mine. You politely inform Spooner that he's 5 minutes away from getting fed to your creatures for dinner unless he forfeits it. No, no, no. It's mine. You can't have it. I'll wait with you. Unwilling to waste time, you order your creatures to attack. Look at this nerd. Let's see what we do. Enemies always have poisons at the start of this creature's turn. The potency of the... Okay, so we need to focus on Spooner. That poison is going to get rough. Oh, I should have suicided with that guy. Oopsie. It's just going to start wiping out my easier creatures. Okay. So the poison will go away at some point, question mark. But I think we'll be fine. Oops. And there's spells and stuff to get rid of debuffs. We just clearly haven't ran into a situation where we actually need it. Like this one, if I failed, I probably would have done it. Anyway, here's the Chaos Orb for you. It's yours for the taking. Don't do anything I wouldn't do with it. With yet another Nether Orb in your possession, it's time to head back to see Everett. Yeah, it is. Our best bud, Everett. Ah, Super, you're back. Is that the Chaos Orb? Fantastic. That means there's only one Nether Orb left to find. After that, you can finally go to Eternity's End and take back the ultimate Nether Orb from the King of Necks. I believe the final Nether Orb will also be the most pleasant to procure. Your final stop will be the Azure Dream, ruled by Siralim, the Goddess of Light. She is an even-handed goddess who is usually willing to aid humans in their time of need. I suspect that she will be happy to point you towards the location of the Life Orb. Farewell, Super. Your journey is finally near its end, and then we can go back to our normal lives once more. Oh, and just in case you're interested, I'd like to mention that you can now take on a new project that will allow you to take on not one, not two, but 3 different projects at the same time. Isn't that great? Not really, no. It sounds like more work for you. Good luck on your journey, Super. So we already have our 2 projects going, so we can't grab another one, but... well, I almost canceled it. Alright, so for these ones, there's specifically one item that I have to find in the realms. Well, this is a good stopping point. We have been playing Siralim Ultimate. I'll probably work on spell gems and upgrade my artifacts a little bit as much as I can, depending on the currencies. Looks like we'll be fine. And I'll catch you guys next time on the next episode, where we explore the Azure Dream and continue our quest. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day and take it easy.